Most people think they're broke because they don't make enough money. That's not why you're poor. You're poor because of 8 psychological patterns millionaires eliminated years ago. I'll show you exactly which ones in the next 20 seconds. Your bank account isn't a money problem. It's a decision-making problem. You're waiting to feel ready before you start. Millionaires don't wait for readiness. They create necessity. One entrepreneur bought a minivan before he had a team to fill it. Sounds stupid, right? But that financial pressure forced him to go door to door until he had people to put in those seats. He just did $200 million this year. Waiting kills urgency. Your brain needs pressure to access ability you didn't know you had. Put money behind something this week that forces you to follow through. But there's a darker pattern most people never catch. You overthink everything. Multimillionaires make decisions in seconds. A marketing agency owner who's been running his business for 9 years says his superpower is this: he makes decisions instantly and never looks back. No second guessing, no analysis paralysis. Overthinking is self-sabotage dressed up as intelligence. Your brain uses thinking it through as an excuse to avoid risk. Set a 60-second timer for your next decision and commit when it goes off. And speaking of commitment, here's where people really mess up. You spend everything you make. Millionaires live on a fraction of their income. One guy who built a 25-year security empire split every check 3 ways. 1/3 to live on, 1/3 to taxes and savings, 1/3 to a reserve account he pretended didn't exist. That reserve saved him during every downturn. When you spend it all, you trap yourself. No reserves means no risks. No risks means no growth. This month, live on 60% of what you make and pretend the rest vanished. But money management won't save you if you have this next problem. You don't actually believe in what you're selling. Top earners validate their belief system daily. A door-to-door security salesman used to read articles about home invasions and fires before every shift, not to scare customers, to remind himself why his product mattered. That certainty made him hundreds of millions. People don't buy what you say. They buy that you believe what you're saying. Uncertainty repels money. Spend 10 minutes today finding proof that what you do actually matters. Now here's the belief that keeps people stuck forever. You avoid stress at all costs. High performers create stress on purpose. Successful people call it necessity level. They intentionally put themselves in uncomfortable situations because that's when hidden ability shows up. Low stress equals low performance. Your brain is designed to grow under pressure. Comfort is where potential goes to die. Do one thing this week that genuinely scares you. But avoiding discomfort isn't even the worst part. You're waiting for perfect circumstances. Millionaires took action in terrible circumstances. One entrepreneur became head of household at 15 when his parents went to prison. Started working immediately, built 2 companies, did $200 million this year. He didn't wait for things to get easier. Blame gives you permission to stay stuck. Taking responsibility forces you to find solutions. Write down one thing you've been blaming and decide what you'll do about it instead. And this next one destroys more potential than anything else. You stop when things get hard. Winners push through the exact moment everyone else quits. A guy built a startup that failed, got acquired, but wasn't the billion-dollar exit he wanted. He could have given up. Instead, he started an agency, ran it for 9 years. His advice? Every day is a new day. Keep moving forward. Your brain wants immediate results, but compounding only works if you stay in the game long enough. Commit to 90 more days on something you were about to quit. But even if you push through, this final mistake will kill everything. You're trying to do everything alone. Rich people build teams around a vision. One business owner said his dreams had to be big enough that everyone else's dreams could fit inside. That's how he attracted top talent. Good people have options. They choose leaders who believe in something massive. Share your goal with someone this week and ask them to join you. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. You're not broke because of the economy or your parents or your education. You're broke because you're waiting, overthinking, overspending, uncertain, comfortable, blaming, quitting, and isolated. Millionaires just removed those 8 patterns earlier than you did. If you're still watching, you're different from 90% of people. Most people want to stay comfortable and complain. You actually want to change. So here's what you do. Pick one pattern from this video and eliminate it this week. Not all 8, just one. Because a rich family doesn't have to be where you came from. It can be what comes from you.